Hey everybody, so welcome back. I'm Tyler McBroom here for Measured Results, and today I want to talk about a really cool trick that you can use with an S corporation if you're at the level where it makes sense to form a corporation with a net income of about $40,000, but you're halfway through the year, so you've let some of that go by, so you're not going to see the full tax savings of a full year. What you can do is form a corporation, and we're in the middle of May right now, depending on when you're watching this, but you would form a corporation today so you can start saving that 15% self-employment tax off the top. But instead of having it be a calendar year end, so you go through the rest of the year, you can make an election where it ends November 30th as your tax year end. And so you only pay tax this year on the amounts you earn by before November 30th. We had a client that did this last year. They formed a corporation in June and ended up, did that November 30th election, ended up having the best month of their career in December, made $50,000 in December, and didn't have to pay tax on that entire $50,000 until the following year. They saved $20,000 in tax for that one move, ended up buying investment property with it. So it's much better to buy investment properties than send your money to Uncle Sam if we can avoid it. So it's really nice, and the reason it makes sense, it's a deferral, so you get the cash now instead of sending it, so that's kicking the can down the road, but you also get the permanent savings of 15% on the self-employment tax. So if you're hitting that threshold where you're not sure if it makes sense because you're at a break even on the net income for the costs of the corporation versus the tax savings, this is one extra strategy that could potentially push it over and really make it make sense for you to form a corporation. So till next time, see ya. The spouse, and then issue a 1099 at year end. And so it's just a really easy way if you happen to have a spouse that earns a lot of money, and even if they're close, where they're at $100,000, you can pay them a $40,000 1099 and still eliminate $13,000 of that 15% self-employment tax. So that is a trick to think about if you're not quite at the income level to form a corporation, but you have a high wage earning spouse. So that's today's tip. We'll see you next time.